Alright friends, I had decided to put this up, just my microphone here. I decided to put this up, I put everything away and everything, and then I've been messing around with some songs that we play a lot, and one of them I messed around with is Your Love Is Like a Flower. And a pretty good while back, a guy had requested me on YouTube to make a video of what I would do on a solo on Your Love Is Like a Flower, and I've been in Dogwood Park all day long for about 3 hours or more, and so been messing around with that, and I finally come up with something. And I don't have a lot of battery, so I'm not going to take a whole lot of time explaining this, but I just like to play it for you and try to break it down before my battery dies. So it's on a time schedule here, so try to make this as short as possible. But anyway, I'm going to sing the chorus, and then I'll do the solo, and then we'll break it down from there. Your Love Is Like a Flower in B flat, capo, 3rd fret. Oh, they tell me your love is like a flower, in the springtime blossoms so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear, and they tell me that's the way of your love. Kind of messed up from what I was going to do, but I'll break it down the way that I would like for it to sound. I'll do it slower here. So there was a walk up to it first. This one part keeps kind of recently figured out a way to do it, so it's kind of messing me up. It's the second part after this. We'll get to that. Okay, the first part of that is a walk up. Same thing as Gold Rush. So it's D open 2, G open 2, B open 1st 3rd. And there's kind of like a little pause. This is that same G lick I've been using the last few videos. Instead of sliding up though, we're gonna lift up. I do that maybe on I Found the Way. I don't remember. Yeah, I Found the Way. I think I do that on. But it's okay. This is your first video. We're going on the B string, 2nd fret to 1st fret, and then 3rd fret of the G string. Backtracking. If you remember my last video, well, the video on. I'm just going to call it backtracking. I think that's a good way to call it. I think it's going to call it a backtrack lesson. So look up for the backtrack lesson, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So 2nd, 1st, 3rd on the G string, back up to the B on the 1st string, and then G. Then you're going to pull off. So back towards the. When you lift up on the G, it's going to be a D, 3rd fret, backtracking to the G, open. It's going to be a 2nd fret, G string, open. 1st fret, D, C. So here the whole thing is. Pause. However you want to pick that. I mean, I can pick it, I can pull off it, whatever. Okay. And then think it's Tony Rice lick. That come in my mind when I was trying to figure out the timing. Seemed like it was off, and I finally figured out where to put that lick, and it was right there. So it's kind of like the Bill Cheatham. Okay, so that is open D, hammer on to the 2nd fret, open G, and then open D again. As soon as you hit that, get your first finger ready to hit that C note there on the B string 1st fret. And then you can take and move your middle finger over here, because it's going to be a slide. And I try to hit the B string and the G string together, but it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes all I can get is that G string, but it's like this. And that's going to be an upstroke. And then after that, what I want to try to do is back up to that. It's kind of like what Tony Rice did, but he does that with his pinky. It's typically the G and the B strings. And that's going to be, you're barring that with your 3rd finger, and it's going to be on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret from the capo, 5th fret. And you can either go or whichever way you want to do it. Back to the 3rd fret, G, and slide it up to the 4th fret, open. Or if you want to do it the other way, open G, and then do that. There's that same thing, but it's going to be on the 3rd fret. Open D, hammer on, 3rd fret, open G, and then we're going to slide that up, which is going to lead us to the D. And if you remember I Have Found the Way, there's this little thing I do. And what that is, let's see. It's open E, 3rd fret to 5th fret, 3rd fret A to 5th fret, and then 3rd fret D, slide, the same slide we just did. And then there's the backtrack again. I told you in Bluegrass it's used a whole lot. Open D, 3rd fret D, or 3rd fret A, pull off, back to D. Actually, that's you're going to open the D and hit the D again. You're going to slide back. Now we're back to G. It's going to be open G. I'm going to try to hit it. I typically hit those with my middle finger, but you're going to try to hit with your 3rd finger. Okay. You're going to slide on into it. 3rd fret to 5th fret. Open G, and then hit the D again, slide into it. Now here's the little walking thing Tony Rice does. I'm leaving my finger down so that I won't have to lift, relocate the fret position, lift, relocate. But he typically does it where it's okay, that's different. I'm doing this. can do it either way. This way is landing on that note, 5th fret, D string, and then open, or the G, pull off, open, and then hit the D again, and then scoot up a whole step. Your third finger is going to go to the 7th fret, 5, 6, 7, and then your first finger is going to go back to that same position there where it was. It's going to be on the 5th fret. And then you're going to move up a half step, 1 fret, and then I use my middle finger. Instead of having to do this, change fingers, I just use my middle finger because it's there on the, let's see, 5, 7, 8, 7, it's on the 7th fret. And then you just go backwards. But you can kind of hear you kind of hear that, so I may change that and try to just work on that. That's really the best way to do it, and that's kind of tricky because you're going to try to land. You're going to land ahead every time with your ring finger. You're going to land first. You're going to skip this one altogether, the 5th fret. You're going to land on the 7th fret. The idea is to hit the note and then land on the next fret, the next note ahead of where your first finger needs to be. When I land there, my finger's where it needs to be. I land there, my finger's where it needs to be. Coming back, you're going to land, and then my finger can be there. So it's a down, up every time. So it's going to be kind of back to that. Once you land the, let's see, the last is going to be, you're going to hit the G string again. Let's see. D, G, open, 2nd fret, pull off, D, 2nd fret, open G, D, 1st fret, A, 3rd fret. That's a lot of numbers, but here's how it is. Okay. Okay, that's how it's going to go. And then this same lick that we did before. Same like we did at the first part of this. And then at the end, I'm going to kind of do, if you've seen my 9-pound hammer video, I do this. But I'm going to have to leave one out because of the timing. So I'm just going to go sliding from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret. And the D string is going to remain open every time. So it's 5th fret, 4th fret. Every time you switch, you hit the open D. And then 2nd fret. No, actually it's the 1st fret. And then this time you don't hit the open D, you hit the G. So let's see if I can do the whole thing in slow motion. And they tell me that's the way of your love. And they tell me that's the way of your love. Your love is like a flower. Even though I messed up the end, you get the gist. Hopefully it's been self-explanatory and it's easy to understand. I'm going to go ahead and get off here for the day for sure. Live, well, however long in the future this will be. Right now I'm recording this live from Dogwood Park out here on a bench. Got me some nice sun today, if you can tell. Please subscribe and tell your friends, and I will see you guys on the flip side next time. Be sure to check out the links below the video and the show info button, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day.